Hey, I'm Herald sports writer Manny Navarro here, joined by David Furones, who covers recruiting for us, among many other things on the high school beat, helping Andre Fernandez, who, of course, is not here this week. He's up in Tennessee visiting his mom. And so, David, you and I get to do the picks this week.
Yeah, we're coming straight from the campus of the University of Miami, Coral Gables. They have a big game against FSU this week, but we're focused on the high schools right now.
That's right, and obviously some big high school games this week. We get to the six-pack here. Let's start with Thursday night's game. Miami Springs 4-1, taking on 5-1 Sunset, 4 p.m. Kickoff for these teams at Sunset. It's a District 16-7A showdown. You got 3 teams in that division right now that are unbeaten, Mater Academy being the other one. What do you like about this game, and who are you picking?
Right, so this is that big 8-team district, or 9-team district, I should say. Each team plays 8 district games, 16-7A. So you have the 3, Mater Academy, Miami Springs, Sunset, that are up top there, all of them unbeaten. I love what Joey Patisco is doing over at Sunset. They've won 5 in a row going into this one. Ultimately, though, I see Miami Springs coming through. Last 3 games, they've given up 3 points. That defense is looking solid, and I expect the running game to be efficient with Darrell Bethune.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Springs is the better team. Although 4 p.m. kickoff at Sunset, home team's going to be ready to play there. They're going to have the backing of the student body as well. All right, let's go to the Friday game. Chaminade unbeaten behind Sean Shivers, one of the best running backs in the county. Big district, 8-3A title game. Basically, both teams are undefeated in the district. Westminster Christian, who's 5-1. Chaminade, Westminster Christian, 4 p.m. kickoff. What do you think of this one?
Yeah, so this is still that district title game. In the past couple seasons, it's gone to Westminster. They were the only 2 teams in the district. Now they added another pair of teams, but it still comes down to Chaminade and Westminster. I think now it belongs to Chaminade. I love what Jason Milgram is doing over there since he's come over. He's bringing that St. Thomas Aquinas winner's mentality, and I see them taking this one, even at Westminster Christian. Yeah,
Milgram's done a phenomenal job. I mean, 5-0 right away with this team, and Shivers is a beast. I think it's going to be tough for that Westminster Christian defense to slow him down. All right, Coconut Creek, this is sort of a must-win game at Hallandale, 7 p.m. kickoff Friday. District 16-5A has been really entertaining this year. I mean, you look at all the superstars. I think it's the best district in the state. Who are you picking in this game and why?
Yeah, you have to say this is the best district in the state. I mean, it's just loaded. I'm going to be at this game, actually, and I'm going to bring 4 stat sheets for how often Jakari Harrison and Tyler Huntley will be throwing the ball. They're going to light up the scoreboard. I'm going with Hallandale. Hallandale will take this one. It'll be close. Coconut Creek will compete with all the athletes they have. We mentioned Harrison throwing the ball. You have Trayvon Mullen, Benjamin Victor, Malik Young. But Huntley and all the weapons he has, as well as Zach Moss in the backfield, Hallandale will take this one at home.
Yeah, definitely the 2 most prolific passers in Broward County. Huntley, 1,686 yards, 20 touchdowns. Harrison, 1,618 yards and 20 touchdowns. So they're going to light up your stat sheet for sure.
Huntley's coming off a 500-yard passing performance.
Yeah, I mean, Huntley, unbelievable last week, and 7 touchdowns in that game.
Yeah, and the week before that against Aquinas as well.
Yeah. Plantation at Flanagan. This is a big district, 12-8A showdown. Flanagan's already got 1 loss in the district to South Plantation. Plantation, on the other hand, undefeated in the district. They got that 3-headed backfield. This is at Flanagan Friday night. I don't think the Colonels have enough to win this game. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, the Plantation comes in 2-0 in the district, but I think this is where their unbeaten stretch stops within the district. Flanagan just too strong. Cato Nelson back at quarterback now. With him there, and now Stanford Samuels is focused on playing corner, being that shutdown corner, shutting down the opponent's best receiver. So I see Flanagan running through the district the rest of the way now, and it continues against Plantation.
Yeah, I think Flanagan kind of had their hiccup against South Plantation, and now they're kind of over it. So you expect better play from them. All right, this is a non-district game, but still a pretty good one. St. Thomas Aquinas, 5-0 behind quarterback Jake Allen. They're going to be heading down to take on Deerfield Beach and Cavan Ridley. Deerfield 4-1, 2-0 in the district. Really, you look at this is a great defensive matchup. The Bucks, I guess, giving up 6.1 points a game, and St. Thomas little less than 9 points, even with that big output by Hallandale the other day.
Yeah, and Deerfield Beach also has a lot of prolific offensive weapons. You have the 2 receivers there, Jerry Judy and Cavan Ridley, on top of several other weapons that Chedrick Moffitt, the quarterback, has to throw to. Ultimately, though, St. Thomas Aquinas pulls this one out. I see them just running through the schedule. I don't see anyone beating Aquinas this season.
Yeah, it'll be a good test for them. It'll be another fun game, and I'm sure Roger Harriet leads that. They have a 9-game schedule this year, so he's hoping every game is a great experience for his team. Playoff tune-up. This will be a decent playoff tune-up, but again, Aquinas should win. All right, Saturday night, the big one at Travis Powell Stadium, Booker T. Washington Northwestern. You talk about the history of this rivalry. Booker T's a little bit down this year. Northwestern kind of on the upswing now. Who do you like in this game and why?
Yeah, you mentioned how Booker T's a little bit down, not exactly the 41 in a row winners that we've seen, 3-time defending state champions. Andre let us know, and I know you don't want his opinion on the show if he's not here, but he let us know he has a feeling that Northwestern will pull this one off. I'm close on this one, but I'm not buying it. I think Booker T remains on top in this rivalry and takes this one at Travs on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm actually agreeing with you here, David. I think Booker T, you know, I know they got a young team, but this is the kind of win that in the back of the end of the year when they're in the playoffs, they're going to say, hey, we beat a pretty good Northwestern team. This was a big win for us, and I think it can build a little momentum off of this win. All right, that wraps it up for this week's picks. For David, I'm Manny Navarro. We'll see you next week.